I think some people, and maybe I used to think once you got successful, you could, you're successful and okay, now you can kind of just relax a little bit, but that's not the case at all. You have to pedal even harder. You have to work even more. There are more opportunities that need more time and dedication, and in order to do them well, you have to really hunker down and do the hard work. But I've never been afraid of hard work, and I always tell people when I'm asked, and it's pretty often that I'm asked about dreams and achieving creative goals, that I always believe that the bridge between reality and a dream is work. And I always, in moments of despair and doubt and dark days, focus on the work. I show up and I work and I work and I work and I work.
And I'm convinced with every piece of my soul that the far majority of the people in this room do not love to death what they do. I started Wine Library TV on my 30th birthday. I was driving from New York to New Jersey to the store and realized I was only 99% happy.
My name is Vincent Moloi. I'm a documentary maker, filmmaker. I've done a lot of non-fiction stuff, over 50 different titles, but I've also done fiction stuff, which is drama series across different broadcasters.
Okay, so now we had a couch session, and there was also Utandega Zwana from the NFVF. When I start making a film, how do I don't have production, which also costs. How do I go about making sure that I find it? How did you find that?
Well, yeah, the most important thing, you must have a story.
That's the most important thing. The first thing, what do you want to tell?
What do you want to tell? Mm-hmm. And then that will help you with how much the story is going to cost. So, for an example, if I just want to make a story in my bedroom, it's going to cost me less. Mm-hmm. But if I want to share and I wanted to shoot in Cape Town, it's going to cost more. Yeah. So you have to really have a tight script and very tight story, and it's very specific because it will determine those things. The second thing is that you need to find a selling point, a hook, to say why do people need to put money into it.
Yes.
It can be very hard.
Yeah.
And the third thing, I guess, is just be shit hot. Know your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important. Have the skill. I know the first thing that comes to your mind is, where do I get the money?
Yes.
The money is probably one of those last things.
Really?
Yeah, that's for sure.
How am I going to pay people if the last thing that I need to worry is
the money?
Yes.
When the story is good, people will want to be part of the story.
So people must first see value in what you're putting in. If you see value yourself, then money will be the last thing on your mind.
So it's exactly that.
Yeah.
If you can lure people in using story, because everybody would want to be part of a great story, and we don't use that a lot. We always think that people just want to be part of it because they want to get paid. That is true. People sometimes do things because they want to get paid, but also people are smart enough is that if they do cool things, they'll get more work. So sometimes they
cool being
great films.
Okay.
Yeah. Good stories, great films that will travel, that will go to film festivals, that will win awards, that will touch people's hearts.
Why is it so important that we have film festivals? I mean, this is the first of its kind coming through Soweto. Currently, right now, we have the JFF also going on, and we're right here, Mfulo, right next to us is Ebiyo. Very iconic when it comes to stories within Soweto, yeah.
Well, film festivals are very important for lots of things, big things and small things. Small things is, I've just been inspired today, having a chat with people that I'm supposed to be sharing my experience with, but in turn, they inspired me. So film festivals create platforms to engage and exchange knowledge and experiences. That's one. And the second thing is, you get to know things and you get to see films that you wouldn't have seen otherwise. So films come to you instead of going to them. But there's also a networking opportunity.
Yeah.
I've met few people that I think I might do business with them.
Nice.
We've made some deals,
Yeah.
and you get to meet them here because it's a platform for such things. I wouldn't have met those people if it wasn't at the film festivals. So film festivals are key, but it also, the most important thing again is it brings the people like us closer to people that want to be like us.
Yeah. And within development of film, what are the stages within, not film per se, but now it's shot, it's done, it's dusted. How do I now make sure that it goes to the people?
Well, you think about those things before it gets finished.
Okay.
Sometimes you have
So let's
to.
forget about money. Money is the last thing that you need to be thinking about.
Yeah.
And the first thing that you should be thinking about is, how are you going to push it now?
Well, there's a few things that you need to think about in parallel, but you're definitely right. You need to think about distribution beforehand,
Okay.
because, like I said in a seminar, in a talk, is that the kind of story you tell will also determine how you're going to push it. Okay, you don't want to push a jazz album to
Quite artist.
Kwaito artists. They're not into that.
That's not your market.
That's not your market.
Yeah.
So you have to say, okay, my story is about this. Where is it going to sell most? So that determines your distribution. So once the film is done, it's already, you've done it with that in mind. You have to say, yeah, when I say pelile, and that's what you do.
Awesome. Now let's get to, I think he's covered everything. I think things we're saying ain't Marshall. Wait, we don't have a lot of distributions in distribution houses in South Africa. How do we curb that?
Well, look, the world is changing.
Okay.
Distribution is at the phase where not everyone is certain what's the new wave of distribution. Internet has changed things.
Everything, yeah.
Everything has changed. You know, a long time ago, you used to say, but actually at the moment it's more expensive to take stuff to a cinema than to just put it online and people just click a button, stream it, and they pay for it immediately, and it's cheaper for everyone, and you make the money, and this will excite you, it comes to you directly.
There's no middleman. There's no 10%. There's no 15% going anywhere. Everything.
It comes to your pocket, directly to your pocket. Or you can go into the account and say, "Hey, sir,
Yeah.
In the past, you used to say, wait for the recon.
3 months, what, okay.
And 10 people are doing that. By the time you want your money, 80% of the money is gone in time to get the money.
Wow. So, Sfundile, Sbonile. Redbull Amaphiko Film Festival. We're going to be buzzing by Monday. So thank you so much for talking to us, Vincent. I've learned a lot. I think I'm going to make my own film. Call it The Fudge. Or The Making of Fudge. Right?
Can I star in your film? I'm by staring, man.
But it's about me. It's about fudge.
Yeah, man. By staring.
No, say more, Shamaj.